Okay, guys, we back. Let me just make sure everything's good chat-wise on YouTube. I know you guys are back for YouTube, but just gotta make sure. Let me just type something in here. Just want to see if I see it on my panel. Okay, it's in the multi-chat at least, so it'll be fine. Okay. Okay, let's do this future game show.
Please welcome your hosts, David Hayter
and Maggie Robertson. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Future Game Show at Gamescom. I'm David Hayter, the voice of Solid Snake and Big Boss in the Metal Gear Solid series.
And I'm Maggie Robertson, though you may know me best as Orin, I Can Fix Her the Red from Baldur's Gate 3, or the internet's favorite tall vampire lady, Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil Village.
I think it's Lady Dimitrescu.
No. But today's Bloodsport is video game trailers. We've got a packed itinerary full of world premieres, developer deep dives, demo drops, and so much more.
Well, you got that right. Just keep in mind that if anything catches your eye, you'll be able to find and wishlist it on the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page.
And once the show's over, there will be plenty of follow-up coverage on GamesRadar.com, so keep an eye out for that. Okay, I think that's all the bases covered. Shall we dive into our opening trailer?
Let's do it.
It's
time for our very first
love my
world
big
premiere.
booba mummy from Resident Evil Village. Nice.
Peggy 16.
I thought maybe it was the Snake Eater one. I'm still really interested in that World of Tanks that we saw yesterday. I've never played, like, I've operated a tank in games periodically, but I've never played a game that is like straight, you're always in the tank, and that kind of interested me. That looked a lot of fun. Like, every time I'm playing a shooter game, I'm just like a human shooting stuff, you know? Yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun.
Surprise! Hell Let Loose Vietnam is a brand new tactical shooter from the team behind, well,
That looked
Hell
pretty
Let
good.
Loose. It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2026.
We are starting as we mean to go on. And, oh, David, I just realized you're still here after the intro. That's always a good sign, right?
It's only been a couple of
I'm not
minutes.
going anywhere.
You want to stay?
I am very stealthy, but
Okay.
you should be able to find me throughout the show. I guess now I'm locked in, and you should be too, because there's more where that came from.
Specifically, we've got a closer look at Edge of Memories, a JRPG with intense real-time combat. Let's find out when you can get your hands on it.
We have looked into your past and have seen nothing but darkness. You have all failed time and time again, and as you are now, you are powerless to change your future, or the future of Harriet. We have seen the promise of your departure, the future, and your defeat. Prepare
Yeah, he's
yourself.
the voice actor, yeah. That's why they make those jokes of like stealthiness. Yeah. And then she's from
We are the last
Baldur's
warning
Gate
of the
and some other
gods.
stuff.
Edge of Memories is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2026. Add it to your wish list so you can stay up to date on the road to launch.
All right, let's check in with Den of Wolves, a cyberpunk shooter where you and your friends engage in a little
I do
industrial
remember Den of
espionage.
Wolves.
I like the sound of that. Let's see it.
Yeah, that one didn't totally interest me, the Edge of Memories. I try to not be too critical of games like that, because I was kind of against Genshin too, and then I played it, and it seems fun, and it's kind of the same kind of look. But that one just didn't interest me.
Den of Wolves is bringing its techno thrills to PC soon, so stick it on your wish lists.
Yeah. Right stick flicks at the ready, folks, because our friends at Full Circle are here to tell us more about Skate Full Stop, or Skate 4, I guess. I'm not.
Man, it's been a long time
Let's just
since I played
go
a
with
skating
Skate.
game.
Hi, I'm Darren, Senior Creative Director on Skate.
The last time I played a skating game,
Full Circle. Right now,
I
we're working on
remember
Skate,
what
which is
console
the
it was
next
on. I
evolution
just don't
of the Skate
remember what
franchise
game
that's
it
taking
was.
place in a
But it was
large-scale
the
multiplayer world.
first
So all the things that you know
PlayStation.
and love about Skate will be
The
happening
first
alongside
console.
tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of other players.
We're excited to talk about today. I'm excited to talk about this game forever.
And it
I'm
was
excited to talk
not,
about the systems of and the
what's
depth of
his
the
face?
skateboarding gameplay forever.
Fuck, I
Two of the
can't
biggest
remember his
new
name
systems
right
in
now,
the
but
game
he's the
are
most
slappies and
popular when it
wallies.
comes
If you're
to
a new
skating.
player
It was
and you
not
run into
him.
a curb, instead of
I have
falling,
played
you
some
now
of his
transition
games,
into a
but
grind. If you're an expert
that-
player and you
that
know what a
one was
slappy
not
is,
it.
you can now get into a slappy and you
I
can,
remember it was
rotate
an
into different
Olympic
grind
game,
positions.
so
It just
skating
opens
wasn't
up
the
a
only
brand
thing
new
you could
possibility
do.
space.
It was
If
like
you smash
a
into a wall or if you ollie late, typically you would
Olympic type.
fall. Now it's a system
Which
that you
I
can
miss
use
those games.
intentionally
They
to
don't
wally
do
off
those
of a
games
thing, get into
anymore.
another
Like
trick, or do a
Olympic
late trick.
games
Like,
where
I don't
you do,
know
like,
how many tricks there are
10
in the game.
different
Like, it's
things,
almost infinite, right? Like
sports-wise,
there's
in
hell flips,
one
you can
single
kickflip
game.
forever. You can hold a 360
Yeah.
flip to
Like,
do a
why does
1040
no one
flip if
make
you have
that
enough
shit
air.
anymore?
We always had a pretty good connection to our community, but it was more in the games out.
Closest we
talk
ever
to
got was,
you
like,
about
Wii
what you're doing
Sports or
in the
something,
game that's
but
been
they used to
released.
do that
Whereas
shit,
we brought
like,
in a community, a player
pretty
council,
regular.
and we talked to them about like, hey, this is the idea. This is where we think we would like to go. But they were the first ones that got to play the game 2.5 years ago. That conversation is so much deeper and broader than it's ever been. There's a verticality that's different in the game now. It isn't just about footprint. In Skate 1, you couldn't get off your board. In Skate 2, you could walk around. In Skate 3, the walking around got a little bit better. We are light years ahead of where we were in the previous games, and now you can climb, and now you can swing, and now you can combine
Yeah,
all
but you
of
just
these
lost your
systems
skateboard.
together. And the depth of the skating is better and bigger than it's ever been. I'll leave you with one last thing anecdotally. I've had in the last 5
I'm just
to
gonna
10
say,
years,
over
I can't
here
tell
where
you
I
how
live,
many
a
pros
second
that
is
are
all it
either
takes.
just
You
pros
drop
or
that
established
skateboard,
pros that have
you-
connected
you're-
or tried to reach out to me to be like,
you
this
don't
game,
see it
this
again.
franchise is why I started skateboarding.
A
Like
second
Tyshawn
is all
Jones
it
is like
takes.
multiple skater of the year,
Yeah, let
started
that
skating
skateboard lose your
because
sight.
of this game. There are 3 or 4 tricks that did not exist until
I said that
we came
wrong,
up
but,
with the
you know,
mapping for
you
our
got the
control
gist
scheme.
of it.
No one had done them. Mike Carroll did the very first Nollie 360 inward heel flip ever. Chris Haslam did the first 360 hard flip ever in Burnaby at our mocap stage because we needed it. They didn't exist.
We are very excited for people to see like the continued visual and gameplay and activity development that is happening, already in our playtest. So there's quite a bit more to come there. We are really looking forward to skating alongside you in San Van coming up on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One.
They go
Xbox
in all
Series
80s
X.
mode
Add us to
here,
your wish
right?
list while
They're
you're
not
there.
wearing
really
helmets.
helps us to hear from you, and you'll get updates as they come out. And speaking of updates, we've got a really
Should
big
be
one
wearing
coming
a
your way. I
helmet,
think it's one
buddy.
you've been waiting for a
Just
long
saying.
time. So stay tuned with us next week.
Skate is launching into early access later this year, and it's already looking pretty damn steezy.
Steezy.
That's just something the kids are saying these days.
I've never heard of it.
Back in my day, I remember Solid Snake flipping and popping his way around the big shell.
Yeah, not that I'm a kid, but I am online all the time. I
With
hear
due
all the
respect,
weird
David,
lingo.
You sound like old Snake right now.
Damn, you're probably right. And while I recover from that microwave hallway level burn, here's another world premiere.
It's okay. Everyone gets old. It's always everyone's time sometime.
Bianca, where have they taken you? God, hear my vow. Mother.
Oh,
you
Skate
have
or Die. I
given me the
remember
courage
that
to be
one.
myself.
Yeah.
Guide my steps on this forlorn journey. Father, you have taught me honor and respect.
Yeah, I haven't played a Skate game since
Watch
like
upon me now.
the 90s.
Let my sword strike true. And those that I have failed today, may I one day be worthy of your forgiveness. Bianca, you are all that is left to me. I shall save you. This, I vow.
Pass.
That was your first look at 1348 Ex Voto, an odyssey of honor and justice across 14th century Italy. It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in early 2026.
Now we're checking in with a series that is near and dear to my heart. Yes, that one. Here's an exclusive interview with the team behind Resident Evil Requiem.
I need to catch up on my Resident Evil. I've played every single one, including 7, and then I kind of stopped. I took a break from Resident Evil games. But I do have, I bought like The Village and a couple others. We're not super behind, we're just like a few games behind. But yeah, 7 was the last one in order that I played.
しかし内向的で怖がりというシリーズとしても珍しいタイプのキャラクターになっており、プレイヤーも一緒になって怖がれると思います。
What the hell was that thing?
Another reason why I'm just thinking of, calling it on WoW is these are all games that every year I'm like, we need to play these
廃
games
墟と
and
化
they
した
never
ラクーン
get
シティが
played,
登場するこのストーリーを描くにあたっては、
right?
ラクーンシティそのものに因縁を持ったキャラクターがふさわしい
There's
と考え、
multiple
ラ
reasons
クーン
I'm
事件の
thinking
生還
of
者を
this
母に持つ
decision
グレースを登場させることになりました。 本作のゲームプレイでは
Which I wouldn't
一人
think
称視点と三人称視点を自由に切り替えることができます。
if they'd make the expansions
没入
good.
感のあるゲーム体験が好きな方は一人称視点で、プレイヤーのアクションをしっかり見たいという方は三人称視点で遊べるようにしています。皆さんは一
Because I
人
never
称視点
once
と
thought of
三人称視
ever
点
quitting
どちらで遊びますか？
until BFA.
一人称視点ではより
And
進化
that was
した
at the end.
光と影の表現での没入感が楽しめますし、三人称視点で
Never
は
crossed
グ
my
レースが
thoughts
驚いた
at
り
all.
焦って転んだりするアクションなども見て楽しめるようになりました。本作でもたくさんの恐怖、脅威が待ち受けています。サバイバルホラーというゲームの性質上、グレースが立ち向かうクリーチャーの正体をここでお話しすることはできませんが、未知の脅威から生き残るゲーム体験を
That
楽しん
Resident
でいただけ
Evil
ると
1 through
嬉しいです。
3, I beat them in code Yeah, I love Resident Evil games too. I've beat a lot of them.
レジデントイービルレクイエムは
And Evil
2026
Within.
年2月
I wish
27
they
日
would
に
do a
PlayStation
new
5、
Evil
Xbox
Within. I
Series X、
streamed
S、
1 and
Steam で
2.
登場します。本作の魅
As
力は
far as
まだまだ
Resident
お
Evil,
伝え
I
しきれておりま
streamed
せん。
7.
ぜひ 続報にもご注目い
A
ただきた
lot
いの
of
で
them were played
ウィッ
before
シュリストの
streaming
登
was
録
a
や
thing.
各種
Yeah,
SNS の
well,
アカウントのフォローもお
yeah,
願いし
Resident
ま
Evil
す
was
ご視聴
well,
ありがとうございました
well along the way by the time Twitch got popular and shit.
Wish lists at the ready because Resident Evil Requiem is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on February 27, 2026.
And I genuinely cannot wait. But don't stop typing CapGod into the chat just yet, because while we're on the subject, here's a little extra something for the fans. Jill Valentine is joining the fight in Goddess of Victory Nikkei as part of an official collaboration with Resident Evil. Stay tuned for updates on the upcoming in-game event. All right.
Definitely a
What's up
couple of
next,
collabs they've mentioned the past couple of
We're
days.
digging into the cryptic atmosphere of Hell Is Us, an open world adventure game where you use your instincts to explore a supernatural world.
I was born here, but I grew up on the outside. I spent years trying to
I
get
would
in.
hope so. They're VTubers,
Come
right?
back.
It's like if you're a VTuber and you
I had
don't
to
like
find my
pretty much
parents
every
and
one of
confront
those
them
kind of
about the
shows,
past.
you're doing things wrong. Or you're not faking it enough. Because I almost guarantee you some of those VTubers don't even like anime.
Whatever was happening
They
here,
just know being a VTuber brings
I was
in
now part
money.
of it.
Yeah. And it's easy to fix shit.
Calamity. How did you know your parents were still in Hadia? I didn't. All I remembered was that my father was the village blacksmith. There, I felt a connection. To this country. To Hadia. You pissed off the wrong people.
I want to piece together whatever is happening here, and you want to stop it.
It became my burden. Look at you. Compromised by your emotions. I won't stop. Let's continue.
That looked good. And actually, that's already on my wish list. I saw
Hell
it
Is Us
a couple
is
days
coming to
ago.
PC, PlayStation,
I
and
think
Xbox
I added
on
it
September
last
4th.
year. We saw the
All right,
first
so
trailer.
fans of the broadcast will know that in the run-up to each Future Games show, our team puts together a trio of exclusive deep dives into some of the most exciting upcoming games.
That's right. We call these sections our ones to watch because they cover games that deserve to be watched. And with that in mind, here's Rebel Wolves to tell you more about The Blood of Dawnwalker, the studio's dark fantasy vampire RPG.
Vampires? Say no more. Still got it.
Hello everyone, my name is Konrad Tomaszkiewicz and I am game director on The Blood of Dawnwalker here at Rebel Wolves. The Blood of Dawnwalker is a dark fantasy action RPG set in 14th century Europe. It's an open-world, story-driven game which serves as the first chapter of our original saga.
For this project,
one?
we created a new type of protagonist. You play as Cohen, a Dawnwalker. He is a human during the day with all of our human vulnerabilities. But for the night, he transforms into a vampire, gaining supernatural powers. This creates a unique gameplay dynamic. We call it a dual gameplay loop, and I'm pretty sure the players will find it quite refreshing. Cohen's main goal in the game is to save his family, as they were captured by Drensis, a vampire lord that currently rules over the valley. He has only 30 days and nights to achieve this goal. And what happens if he runs out of time? Well, it surely doesn't end the game. His family may suffer some consequences, but we will let the player
Wouldn't that
discover
suck if
what
the
exactly
game's
happens
just
in this
like,
scenario.
oh well, try again.
A human
Oh god. That would
Each
suck.
quest moves the time forward, and it's entirely up to you to decide how you want to spend this resource. You have to manage it and face the consequences of your choices.
Choices and consequences in our game have 3 layers. The first is quite traditional, similar to other RPGs. You make choice and then deal with the consequences. The second layer ties into our dual gameplay loop. Day and night often presents different choices. And finally, not making a choice is also a choice. You can simply choose not to act, and the world will respond in ways that are often hard to predict.
I do realize that it may sound intimidating at first, but don't worry. First of all, you will always know upfront how much time given activity is going to take. And secondly, there is no need to rush, as exploration in our game doesn't consume time at all.
You have only one goal in front of you, and everything else is optional. We give you the pieces, but it's up to you how you put them together. The story follows your lead, wherever you take it.
It is even possible to storm Brancy's castle right away, but of course at this point it would be extremely difficult. So instead, we encourage you to explore the world, finish different quests, find allies, and level Cohen up to make the task at hand easier. Everything in our game stems from the duality of our protagonist, including the combat, of course. During the day, when he is a human, he is able to fight with a sword and use dark magic, which is carved on his body as runes.
We are drawing from various combat archetypes and creating something new. We built responsive directional combat that is intuitive, immersive, and fluid. It's easy to learn and fun to master.
And at night, after he turns into a vampire, he becomes faster and stronger, gaining an ability to fight with his claws and teeth, and a few other vampiric powers.
Cohen has different skills at his disposal, which not only affects the combat, but also the way how he explores the open world. Plane Shift is one of his vampiric abilities that allows him to break the law of gravity and walk on the walls and ceilings. Another example is Shadow Step, which allows Cohen to teleport on short distances. Thanks to these abilities, we can find unique ways to complete the quests. We are really grateful for your feedback, and we can't wait for 2026 when The Blood of Dawnwalker will release on PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S.
Yeah, it's
Thanks for
alright.
watching
I'd probably
and enjoy
play
the
it.
rest of the show.
Sink my teeth. I mean,
Hey Drackle, show just started.
into the blood
we're
of
on to the
Dawnwalker
future
when it
game
lands
show
on
now.
PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2026. Now, here's a game we haven't seen for a long time. We've got the latest trailer for Deer and Boy, a puzzle platformer that we can all fawn over. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Metal Deer.
Okay.
Reminds me that I got hop into Animal Crossing. I have a cute little deer in there. Fauna. What? I mean, all your friends most likely think you're dead in Animal Crossing by now? True. I know. The thing is, I have a lot of hours in Animal Crossing, so there really isn't much to do unless I completely wipe my game. You know, Animal Crossing is technically a game that never ends, but only if you wipe your progress. Yeah. Like, I played the fuck out of it. I decorated their houses, my houses, did the DLC. Yeah. There's probably like a couple of like extra houses on
That was
DLC
Deering
that I
Boy,
could
which is
decorate,
launching on
but
PC and consoles in 2026.
I should log in.
We've got a series of back-to-back trailers coming up next, so don't go anywhere, or you'll learn what it means to insult House Dimitrescu.
I'm pretty sure it's Dimitrescu.
No, it's 100% not. I think I would know.
When we founded Alaran, it was just an ordinary research outpost. We had no idea what lay ahead.
Food shipments from the capital shall cease.
Abandoned by the capital, we faced isolation and starvation. Our explorations take us from the safety of the tree to the fog-cloaked lands below, which poison the soul and steal the mind. To survive, we have had to make hard choices. But we learned to fight back against the threats. With resources secured, we are expanding, living without fear, instead of surviving in it. We uncover ancient technologies, and new discoveries reveal themselves to us, as do new allies and new enemies. The fog is relentless. The monsters who call it home innumerable. And when fear is about to consume everything.
Visually, it looks good, but I'm not interested in the gameplay aspect of it. But visually, it's appealing. You know what they should do? And I hate to say it out loud because it's such a great idea. But if I was, you know, making games, and more specifically if I worked for Blizzard, what I would do is I would do like a playthrough type of game of in-between things that happen between like vanilla, BC, craft, maybe a little after, and then end it off there. I think they should do something like that. Something that ends though, not MMO type, playthrough type, you know, like it ends. Just story-wise, basically. Story-wise with some other stuff in it, but it has an end. Or better yet, do like some new generation crap, where you tell the story from start to finish in a quick little playthrough. I would play it, and it would be great for new players as well, because they would actually know the story then. I mean, if you're somehow still playing New Horizons, I think they said sinking people's
is a tower
islands
survival
in
game on wheels where your city never stops
2060.
moving,
I don't know, they
and
might have
neither
walked that
do
one
the
back.
nightmares chasing it.
That
Slay
would be
monsters,
stupid if they
scavenge
sunk
resources,
people's
and build up your
islands.
rolling
Yeah, that
fortress of
would.
choice with ever-evolving
And what are you talking about in
defenses.
2060?
Fortify, forage,
Like
and fight.
I guess it don't matter what they do. You know, I'll probably be dead by then. So.
All right, we are back in action. Or
it's like you can.
At least I.
You can sink
Either
my
way,
island
don't
all
forget
you want.
that you can find and wish list every game featured today on the Future Game Show Steam page. Just search Future Game Show on Steam. Up next, we've got a new trailer for Dreams of Another, a profound pixel junk adventure that explores the concept of creative destruction. Okay, hold up. Where is Maggie? She's got the next line.
Kept you waiting, huh?
You're pretty good.
Yeah. Book me. I'm available. Please hire me. Stop it. Stop. No. I'm taller than you. I'm taller.
She is pretty tall, I will say. She is pretty tall.
ドリームオブサナザーのディレクターバイオンです。今回ゲーム全体のディレクション、アート、サウンド、シナリオなどを手掛けました。私は今、私が住んでいる京都のシンボルの一つである鴨川に来ています。ここは私がリラックスする場所であり、ゲームのアイデアを考えるために時折訪れていた場所でもあります。本作では木やドアなどと夢の中で会話することができます。そのいくつかのセリフのイメージは、ここで見かけた鳥の動きや風に揺れる木、長時間に及ぶアリの巣の観察などから得ました。作曲においても夢の曖昧さや不安定さを表現するため、楽器だけでなく身の回りにある日用品や自分の記憶と深く関係する場所でフィールドレコーディングした音なども取り入れました。今回制作の背景を少しでも共有できて嬉しいです。ではドリームオブサナザーのトレーラーをお楽しみください。
Humans can't choose what they want to remember or what they want to forget. I'll probably forget all about this someday.
If you forget about it long enough, you can choose. Just saying.
Why is it that human beings are so trapped by how free they are?
Well, I think I remember seeing this last year during one of the shows. I vaguely remember that, him walking down the hall part.
I don't think that's what real freedom is about.
I feel like it was recent though, so it might have been like December's show. That's a hard pass.
Dreams of Another is coming to PC and PS5 on October 10th, so make sure it's on your wish lists. What's next, David?
Well, next we're switching gears to 13Z.
Yeah, it's an all-week
Zodiac
event,
Trials.
Tristan.
It's a kinetic
Yeah.
roguelike inspired by
If you're
the
only
legend
interested
of
in WoW,
Eastern
you can like
Zodiacs.
watch all that in like one day. But this is
For
like an
ages
Xbox
untold,
thing, so
the 12
it's all
Zodiac
week.
Guardians of the East have safeguarded humanity's fate. Determined not to fade into obscurity, they have revived the Zodiac Trials. Now they seek a 13th Zodiac. Let your Zodiac Trials begin.
What's it called? 13Z? Doesn't matter, it's a pass anyway, but...
13Z is coming soon to PC and Xbox, but you can also dive into the demo on Steam after the show.
And now for something completely different. A game where you and your friends grill steak and dodge missiles to fund your
Ooh, I like grilling
dreams.
steak.
Let's chow down on a vertical slice of Pizza Bandit.
Boopy-doopy. Hello, Drackle on Kick. Oh, I remember seeing this one.
Guns, bounty hunting.
I could totally play this, kill some people, make some pizzas. Fuck yeah. I would totally play this.
Be a chef.
You know, you always need a distraction in between cooking. Hello from the other side. Man, I gotta add this one. I don't know if I ever did last year because it didn't look this good. I remember it last year, but not enough that I was thinking about it after. But it's looking damn good right now.
There's always work. Time to get back to business.
Pizza Bandit. I'll totally. Where's my paper?
Pizza Bandit is coming to Steam Early Access on August 25th, and trust me, you don't want to miss it.
Okay, we just hit the quota. That is
What
a
date was
timeout
it?
on all pizza
He's
hunts.
like, you don't want to miss it.
that's
I'm
totally
too
fair.
focused
That
trying to
one
find
was
paper. I wasn't
pretty
listening
cheesy.
to the date.
Okay, and I'm ignoring you now.
Okay, I got paper.
And would you look at that? It's time for our next game.
Now I need
Recur.
It's a puzzle platformer starring a time-bending, post-apocalyptic postman. You move right, and time moves forward. Move left, and it reverses. So, let's take a look.
There's always a pen here. What the hell? Where is it? Maybe it's too dark. Oh, I think I see it. Got it. He said August 25th? Okay, thanks, Drift. Pizza Bandit. It's 25th? Holy shit, that's fast. That's 5 days. If it's not like a fucking $80 game, I'll probably play it because I have, ever since you're like, oh, you're gonna buy Borderlands 4? Ever since then, I'm like, shit, I should.
Special delivery. Recur is coming to PC in 2026. Okay, I think we've got another world premiere up next, right, David?
Oh, we sure do. Here's a closer look at the next eerie odyssey from indie puzzle game royalty, Rusty Lake.
We will arrive at the estate shortly. I hope you are well prepared. Trust me, serving the Vanderboom family can be exhausting.
Why is there
Cleaning
blood
the
by
house,
that cat?
serving food, the long working hours. And the other stuff people don't like to talk about. We're here. You can get out now.
Oh, that looks like one of those spooky houses in the middle of nowhere. Jeez.
Servant of the Lake is coming soon to PC and your collective wish lists very shortly, I'm sure.
Doom plus
Next
Pizza
up,
Simulator,
we've got a special
exactly,
announcement from
right?
our friends at Heart Machine about Hyper Lightbreaker, the
I do
studio's
love
frenetic
Doom.
procedural roguelite.
And I did play a lot of Overcooked. Yeah, until you kind of couldn't solo. You know, the Overcooked is a fun game, but you can only do so much solo, and then it's the timer is just way too fast for you to complete it by yourself, and then you gotta like co-op or multiplayer it. But yeah, so it's kind of like both of those together because I love cooking type games. Yeah. One game that I want to buy, it's been out for a while, I've been thinking of streaming it, is Fast Food Simulator. I've been thinking about buying that one for streaming. Yeah. I've had it on my list for a while. Fast Food Simulator.
Hyper Light Breakers.
Yeah,
Double
it's
Down
an older
update
one.
Is out
It's
now
it's
on
out.
Steam. So
Yeah,
grab your
it's
friends
hit
and
sales
get to
once in
work.
a while.
All right, here's another world premiere. It's the next game from Awe Interactive, the crew behind BPM, Bullets Per Minute. Let's see what they've been cooking.
Borderland 4 comes out on the 12th of next month, the day I get back. Right? See, when you get back, we could, yeah. Well, we'll see. I'll see how my finances are doing. I've put literal thousands of dollars into some stuff this month, so yeah, we will see. It might be one or the other. We might have to pick one game. But we'll see. Which I wouldn't have to see if these games weren't so overpriced nowadays. Overpriced plus converting to Canadian dollars.
Get into the groove when BPM Bit Crushed comes to PC and consoles in 2026.
We're checking in with Hotel Barcelona now. It's a slasher roguelike from avant-garde game devs Swery and Suda51.
日本の大阪でインディーゲームを作ってますホワイトアウルズのスウェリーです。現在はですね、尊敬するクリエイターの須田剛一さんとのコラボ作品になりますホテルバルセロナという作品に取り組んでいます。この作品はパロディーホラーローグライクスラッシャーという感じで、本当に僕たちが好きな要素を詰め込んだ作品になっていまして、1980年代ぐらいのホラー映画の世界の中に入り込んで敵をどんどん倒してクリアしていくっていうそういう超高難易度な横スクロールアクションゲームになっています。
Super high difficulty, okay. At least he's straight up about that. It's nice to know if you're about to walk into a game that's going to be
で主人公はこのホテルに閉じ込められています。ですから彼らを全員倒してホテルから脱出する必要があります。ただ主人公のジャスティン自身にも秘密があって物語を進めるにつれてそれも徐々に明らかになっていくそういうゲームになってます。このゲームはたくさん死ぬゲームなんですが死ねば死ぬほど有利になっていくというかまずもちろん死んだ際には素材とかお金とかを手に入れたものを持って帰ってパワーアップできますしさらにこのゲーム新しい特徴スラッシャーファントムというものがありましてそれを使うことでどんどん攻略楽になります。スラッシャーファントムっていうのは
made me
一つ
think of
前の
Friday
周
the
回の自分
13th
が
game,
次のプレイに
which
登場するんですね。
might sound weird
それ
because
で
it
一緒
doesn't
に
look
過去の
like
自
this
分と一緒に
screen,
ステージ
but
を攻略していくこ
you
とが
know,
でき
the
るっていう
death
そういうシ
screen
ステムです。
kind of looks
ホテル
like
バルセロナは
the
2025年9月発売です。
because you can pick little
Xbox
perks.
と PlayStation 5、
That looked
それ
a
から
lot like
Steam
that
で同時
window.
発売になりますので、ぜひ発売当日にチェックインしてみてください。よろしくお願いします。
Not interested.
Reserve your room at the Hotel Barcelona when it lands on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox this September.
Better yet, we've teamed up with Cult Games and Katana Records to give you the chance to win some very exclusive Hotel Barcelona goodies. So just head to the link on screen and look out for the competition details.
Let's keep it moving with a new trailer for the 7 Deadly Sins Origin. This is Netmarble's open-world RPG based on the beloved anime.
Like it looks like Genshin, but there's so many games like it. I'm sure it's something else, right? Like what? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, does Genshin even do updates anymore? Like I
The
feel
7
like
Deadly
I
Sins
never.
Origin is
Everything
coming to
looks
PC
like
and
Genshin, but
PlayStation later
nothing
this
is
year.
ever
But
Genshin.
you
You
can
know?
pre-register now at 7origin.netmarble.com.
Okay. Our second Ones to Watch deep dive is here, and this time we've got a dispatch from Poland about Kronos, the New Dawn. Bloober Team's time-traveling survival horror adventure.
This one's like top of my list. Yeah, I like this one more than I probably should.
I will carry on where you left off.
I'm sure it's on my wish list, but I'll write it down just in case it isn't. But I'm pretty sure I already have it.
The location continues.
Kronos the New Dawn is our full-fledged survival horror game, and you play as a traveler, this mysterious person hidden beneath the environmental suit, and you've been sent to ruins of human civilization to look for the time rifts. And of course, you need to solve some puzzles, fight with monsters, basically survive along the way, and then jump back in time and extract key people who didn't survive the apocalypse.
You need to find your predecessor, see and what was the mission, and follow it.
Kronos the New Dawn is a game where you face the dangers and horrors of the future to salvage what's left of humanity, of the past.
There was this disease that basically wiped out humanity at some point. So people at the beginning were like getting blind and feel this urge to come together, which ends with the merge. Yeah? So they are merging the body horror elements. Fighting with orphans. Okay, so don't let them merge. This is the first really important thing. You can use fire against them, so your character is equipped with a flamethrower. So we can, for example, burn the bodies, so of course they will not be absorbed by other guys. But it also can be used to stun them, so if you get swarmed by the monsters, you can just, hit the flames around you, so they will be stunned. And this is a perfect moment for you to reposition, for example, and use charging weapons. That is also really important mechanic in our game.
So Shieldblade is weapon of travelers to overcome what they can, find in the future before they jump into the past, and it can change shapes in different guns. So like into the pistol that we call as a sword, into the shotgun we call as a hammer.
This baby. Well, this actually is the hammer, but the shift blade is the weapon, ultimate weapon of the travelers. And as travelers are very resourceful,
Oh yeah, resource management is very important in our game. You need to plan your expedition, what to take with you, because the inventory is limited. Also using environments like barrels to, for example, to blow them up, or gas canisters to put them on fire. And to survive, yeah, of course, please explore the environment. Also, some weapons will be hidden. They are not on the main path, like really cool ones. And look for cats. Be good to animals. If you pet them, they are dropping something for you.
Aww.
That's also really, really cool.
Well, as long as it's not shit. It's like...
Frozen Down will be available at fall 2025 on PS5, Xbox Series S and X, PC, wishlist now.
Don't let them merge and pet all the cats.
Well, who wouldn't pet all the cats? Like, let's be real, that's just a rule of gaming, okay?
Thank you to Bloober Team for that window into the world of Chronos: The New Dawn. It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on September 5th.
All right, there's a volley of awesome back-to-back trailers coming up next. We'll see you back on stage after this.
Le temps est bon dans la ville, dessiné d'une main agile. Nous vivons l'esprit tranquille.
Hard pass. It's funny because, like, some people really love this style of gaming, but to me, since I've been gaming for so long, this style is something you improved from over years, you know? You don't go back to it. You were forced into it back in the day, because it's the best you could get.
Truth stands eternal. Adventures aren't for those who wait. They are for warriors. All dungeons, all the time. Join fellow brave souls to answer the call. The farther you push, the greater the peril.
The nameplates look like WoW.
The shinier the rewards.
Or not the nameplates, but like,
choose
yeah,
your hero.
nameplates, the health plates.
Your style.
It even looks like a WoW dungeon. Jeez.
Find your fellowship this fall.
Yeah, those people play WoW. Dig together. The only digging game I ever really liked was Terraria. I've played a couple others, but Terraria is the one that I really got involved in.
This is Blomkest Business Report. Locals have staged a boycott of the new Discounty supermarket, leaving its aisles nearly empty. Just weeks ago, an upstart out-of-towner rebuilt this failing shop into a thriving supermarket. Locals and commuters alike were lured in by its attractive displays and low prices, as it quickly became central to the local economy.
I was doing more business than ever selling a discounty. But I don't know.
It reminds me that we should do another Stardew Valley.
They showed up.
Others say the store's frequent expansion has gone too far
I
and
keep,
risks
like,
damaging the town's cultural heritage.
Stardew Valley, so we have like all these hours but no achievements. because I
Or
just
will they
keep
be forced to
restarting
close so soon
the
after
same
opening?
first hour.
Stay tuned. Discounting launches August 21st on PC and consoles.
We need to actually progress
Welcome back.
past the first
Maggie
hour.
is just ironing something out.
Oh, you ungrateful, selfish wretch! You come onto my stage, you lay your filthy man hands on my script, and now you even try to feed me skimmed milk? How dare you!
You okay? You all good?
Oh, yeah, no. I was just dealing with some riffraff.
Sure, yeah.
I don't think they'll mess with me again.
Just wanted to make sure you were okay.
I don't think that would stop them,
All right,
Chicky.
here's the latest on Dual Effects throwback.
If
survival
anything,
horror
they
shooter,
might mess with
Tormented
you more.
Souls 2.
My name is Caroline Walker. I came to this town to find help for my little sister, Anna. She does this thing where she draws terrifying images and somehow they become real. But it was all a trap, and now they've taken Anna.
Those are called nightmares.
Caroline, are you there? They have me locked up in this horrible place. Please, help me.
What happened here?
This damn place can bring out the darkness in our hearts. You have no idea how powerful it is.
It looks okay.
Tormented Souls 2 is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on October 23rd, 2025.
Okay, Maggie, it is that time again. We've got another world premiere for an action RPG with innovative extraction mechanics.
Sounds amazing. Let's see it.
Make your choice. I am told this stings somewhat.
You got the Reaper symbol.
We have a lot of work ahead of us. Rise, Reaper. Prepare yourself. Your initiation begins now. The realms, their gods slain, are fraught with danger. For you,
Man, I would totally play it. You want to know why?
loot as you please.
Because it's like a D3. It is D3. I feel like just looking at it, it reminds me of D3 when I would always play my Demon Hunter. You know, just it's the Reaper.
To what remains, unaware that their time has already passed.
Yeah, I would totally play it.
I care not
That's,
what you do
you know,
to each other.
say what you will.
So long
But
as you
D3 was always my favorite.
Mission
Or as Diablo goes.
accomplished. You are Legion, an instrument of a larger plan to rebuild my domain. Your sanctuary will become a new afterlife. What we build now will restore the balance, restore order. My order.
It's Death and Reapers. Could have just called it. But I'll add it.
God's Death and Reapers is launching into early access next year.
I think
but
the
you can
name's
sign up for
too
the
long,
playtest
but-
now via the game's Steam page.
All right, eyes up, stealth fans, because we've got gameplay from the next game in the Stick series. So Let's see what
Really?
that
The
cheeky
Styx
goblin
series?
is
I
up
haven't
to.
played that in
Ooh.
years.
Quartz. Everyone's going crazy for a taste of its power. But it also happens to be my
We should
favorite
replay
flavor.
those.
And that means I gotta
There's
get
a
to
couple
it
of
first.
games I've wanted to kind of
What the fuck
replay
are you
on
doing?
stream.
Can't you see
Just
I'm
because
working
I
here?
never captured them on video.
Just try to keep out of sight. Nighty night. Sleep tight. Bet you wish you could do that. Tasty. Now comes the fun part. And you guys were worried. I told you nothing could go wrong.
Styx, I am Grand Priest Geoffroy, and I have been tasked with recovering what you stole from us.
That doesn't sound good.
I will totally.
Styx, Blades of Greed is coming to PC,
I love those
PlayStation, and
games.
Xbox, so don't hesitate to sneak it onto your wish lists.
And let's keep things moving with a new trailer for Anno 117 Pax Romana, the latest installment in the legendary city builder franchise.
Is
By
Draco back
decree of
with
his
Lucia?
radiant might,
What do you
the
mean?
Emperor, you, young governor, have been
gonna
generously
need food after
relocated
this show's
to the
done.
soggy, sheep-strewn fringes of the Roman Empire. While I wouldn't even put one sandal in Albion, you're braver than most. And now the choice is yours. Will you protect Celtic tradition or enforce Roman ambition? You are far from the marble columns of Latium, and with that distance comes freedom. The freedom to govern as you choose, to civilize the land or be changed by it. You
Welcome
must
back.
be starving from the
What'd you make?
exhausting boat ride over. So warm your
Welcome
toga
back on,
and fill your
Kick and
belly
Twitch.
at the local tavern
No
with a hearty
YouTube?
meal of roast beef
YouTube
and beer.
gets no love?
Oh, and their cheese pairs surprisingly well with wine. Don't ask how I know.
Turkey burgers?
Maintain
Nice.
Celtic ways to learn their myths and
I have
melodies
some
of the
chicken
bardic
burgers
hall,
in the
or test your
freezer,
physical might
but I need
at the
to
recreation
get
grounds.
some burger buns.
If you're truly craving a taste of home,
I even have like half a bag
Romanize
of
and build
fries.
the Grammaticus or the theatre. Befriend the Smiths.
I've been
Their
meaning to
forges,
just make them. I
glorious.
said that last
With
week, I
copper
think,
tin and
too,
silver
right?
flowing from these hills, no wonder Varda's
Maybe
army
I'll
strikes
finally
like
do
thunder.
it this week.
Oh, and a word to the wise. Varda will notice your Roman ways, and if pushed too far, you'll need to be ready for battle.
I think it's because I gotta go to the store. I have no milk in the house. Usually
Their
I
gods,
always have milk in the
strange
house.
as they seem, carry weight. Epona
Because I buy
blesses
cases
horses,
of it
making
from
carts travel
Costco, and
faster
it's
over
the kind
stilted
that
roads.
doesn't have to be
Canonos
refrigerated.
enriches forests.
So,
Learn the ways of their gods, and
have
your
it
rule may
as
go
long as you
more
don't open it.
smoothly.
But
You
I
live
haven't gone
in
to Costco
duality,
in like
but you will always be a Roman, so you can either govern like one, or be a sympathetic leader.
Welcome back on YouTube.
Just imagine this marshland filled with terracotta roofs, paved roads, bathhouses. Oh, civilization. This place is wild. From wicker men to
It's,
mystical
to
Celtic
be fair, it's
rites.
a nice
But it is
confirmation to
also
make sure
your blank
everything's
slate.
working.
So will you rule with a Roman fist or a Celtic touch? What happens next? That's up to you.
I'm using
You
potato
can take
bread
it from
as
here.
buns. Nice, nice. Yeah, maybe I'll hit up the store tomorrow and I'll have some
Anno
chicken
117
burgers with
Pax Romana
fries
is coming to
on-
PC,
Fuck,
PlayStation,
what is today?
and Xbox on
Wednesday,
November
right?
13th later this
I
year.
think it's Wednesday.
Time for another future game show tradition, the Ones to Play montage.
we'll make chicken
We're about
burgers
to show
for
you a series
Thursday.
of great games that you can play once the show's over.
Yeah, and hey, if our elevator pitches convince you, you can head on over to the Future Game Show Steam page and dig right in.
Let's kick things off with Aethermancer, a monster-taming roguelite with challenging turn-based combat and intricate sprites.
Next up, we've got Twinkleby, a frankly adorable diorama builder where you decorate floating islands with dreamy little homes.
What I'll probably
Or
do, you know,
how
just so
about
I haven't
Morsels,
scared too many
a
people
creature collecting
WoW-wise.
roguelite starring
But,
a hungry little
what I'll
mouse
probably do is
who
what I
gains
did
the
in Legion,
transformative powers
honestly.
of a sentient
In Legion,
fat bird.
although Legion was an excellent.
And last but not least, here's
But I'll
Widow,
probably,
the scene-building
I'll probably
puzzle
still
game
play,
with a profound story and a unique
but
art style.
We'll probably stop
That was
editing
our
a lot
ones
of
to
YouTube.
play montage. Remember to follow
Or
up on
WoW.
anything that caught your eye.
Now, let's take a moment for a quick PSA. We here at the Future Games Show recognize
still love
that
the
gamers
game.
have
I just
diverse
wanna play
perspectives on
more
what
other
constitutes a good
games.
time. Personally,
Yeah.
I can attest to the unique comforts of skulking around military bases in a cardboard
I'll
box.
just do what
That's
I'm
just
doing
me.
currently,
Or
just
running away
probably
from evil babies and vampire lords and
a
getting
little
called
less
a
care
stupid
on
man.
WoW side.
Yeah, that one. Well said, David. But for some, you know, driving a virtual big rig from Finland to Sicily is their idea of heaven. And we just want to say that is totally valid. Yeah. In fact, if that
I missed
is
so
you,
much. Did you see the
then we
Digimon
think
game
you're
with
gonna
the
really love it.
mechanics
Our next
that
trailer.
Nintendo is suing a certain company for? No, is it in this show? Maybe we haven't hit that part. Or are we talking about a random YouTube like news video, you know? Kinda like, you know, so and so suing, you know? Are we just talking random news or random gaming news? Someone had mentioned Digimon like yesterday. I don't know. Oh, American Truck Simulator. I love that game. I thought about loading it up last night. I was gonna play it last night after we ended the stream because I ended kinda early. It was like 9. So I ended up playing Disney Dreamlight instead. But was it you? Okay. So, is it like
Can't
a
get much
new
better than a
Digimon
trailer
game,
full of
or
trailers.
is it?
Okay. Update your wish lists because SCS Software is bringing Euro Truck
Like, is
Simulator
it something
2
you saw
and
on
American
Gamescom,
Truck
or
Simulator
is
to
it just
PlayStation
something
and
you saw
Xbox.
on a YouTube video?
Now, during our spring showcase, we were pleased to reveal the War Sales DLC for Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, which will bring a Viking-inspired faction.
Because if it's
to the
Gamescom,
game.
we haven't hit it yet.
And now, thanks to Tailworks Entertainment,
I haven't
we can
seen
show
any
you a
Digimon
closer look
stuff.
at what to expect from this hotly anticipated expansion.
Peggy 16.
Which realistically, yeah, it wouldn't be in Gamescom because Nintendo, right? Doesn't Nintendo run that shit? Or no, that's Nintendo. No, Nintendo's Pokemon, so they hate Digimon. That's right. Seen it from their Twitter page, so I don't know if it's in the showcase. Yeah, we definitely didn't see it in the showcase yesterday, and we'll find out if it's in future game show. Good soundtrack for this game. It suits, you know, like Vikings, you know, suits it. The songs are always more hype than the game, though. That's the only problem. Like, I'll be hyped for any game if you throw fucking some metal into it. Like, it literally could be cats and dogs in cartoon style happening, fighting with their swords, which we'll be playing Pac-Flex 3 soon. But yeah, you throw some heavy metal in there, and I'd get hyped for that, too. That's why I don't understand why, like, more games don't just put better music in their shit, right? That's how you sell it. Like, who cares what the game actually is? Although, I will say, I've had a couple of games where I'm like all bummed that I don't hear that music in the game. Yeah. Oh, Mount and Blade. I do know that game.
Mount and Blade 2 War Sales launches on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox later this year.
War Sales, Chicky.
What's next, David?
Well, we've got the full gameplay reveal of Wild Blue, a nostalgic on-rail shooter
The
inspired
court case is going
by
so
Star
bad
Fox
for
64.
Nintendo. They keep
Do a
trying to
barrel
change
roll.
what the game mechanics they
Couldn't help myself.
copyrighted is. Oh, shit. So they're just trying to sue. Yeah. I didn't even know Digimon was still a thing. I haven't heard of Digimon since like the 90s. I thought, to be fair, I thought Pokemon just got so big that it wasn't worth it for me. Yeah, no one ever talks about it. Like, everyone's just always talking about Pokemon games, right? So, I think, you know, with no one talking about it, and I never was a Digimon person to begin with, so I just never looked into it, you know? You look into the stuff you're interested in, right?
That was your first look at gameplay for Wild Blue, which is coming soon to PC.
Now let's check in with Windstorm,
Because I don't
the
even play
Legend of
Pokemon.
Himori, a horse riding
Closest I
adventure
get
where
to
you play as a
Pokemon
brave
is
courier
Pep
in
Battling
13th
in
century
WoW.
Mongolia.
Why do we Mongolians never stop riding? Some days, I believe I know. I ride to carry out my duty as a courier. Out there, they wait for answers, for aid, for hope. I ride to survive.
Pretty good visually.
Gathering, crafting, hunting.
I couldn't play it.
The cold bites deeper. The silence grows heavier.
I could not kill that deer. There's no way.
To remember where I come from.
At least in WoW,
To
the
care for
you know
those
the
who
animals don't
carried
look
us here.
real. But
And
in
to
a game
raise
like
real
this,
strength.
they look way too real to be killing
But
them.
other days, I ride simply to follow the wind. To hear its songs beyond the horizon. Windstorm, the legend of Himari.
I would have butchered that. Himori is what I was thinking in my head.
Windstorm, the Legend of Himori, is launching in
Oh,
early
it is.
access, so
It
quit
is. He
horsing
said
around.
it that way anyway.
Add it to your wish list.
But she
We
didn't.
talked about the jokes. All right.
She said
base
some
building
totally
mech
other word.
Western Bounty Star is up next. Specifically, we've got an update from Dino God about when you can expect to embark on this post-apocalyptic adventure.
Got a lucrative job, just sitting here. This building and the Junkie Mark II, primed to be the foundation of a legitimate operation. Clean it up, power it up, and take on a handful of low-risk bounties. And then the cash will start pouring in.
I tried to run away from the things I've done. Thought distance could bury them. But ghosts don't care how far you ride. And I'm tired of running.
Suit up and build your homestead in Bounty Star, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. But while we're still here, let's keep things moving and check out Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree. This is a mystical anime roguelike.
So back to
where
the
you fight
topic
to
of
protect the future
Borderlands
of a
4.
vibrant village.
Are you buying it?
I'll go.
I think their last one was kind of bad. It was a survival murder mystery one. Oh, the Digimon?
Enjoy pain!
Right by your side.
Time to kick some butt!
I like the whole murder mystery theme.
I just know that Rayleigh's going to love them.
I'm glad you like it.
Good.
Don't worry, I'm with you. Oh, thrilling!
My heart's racing.
Yeah, most likely, though I don't know what version I want pre-order. Oh shit, I haven't even looked at the versions.
TOA
But
and
I
Guardians of
imagine
the
I'd
Sacred
want
Tree
the
launches on
pricey
September
one, 'cause it
19th
would
for
probably
PC
come with
and
skins
consoles.
stuff.
What's next, David?
We've got the release date trailer for Shape of Dreams, a MOBA roguelite fusion where you fight through procedural worlds with highly customizable character builds.
No.
You heard it here first. Shape of Dreams is coming to PC on September 11th, but there's a demo available now on Steam if you want to go hands-on after the show.
Okay, I think it's about time we gave you all a VR mission. Reach is a reality-crossing adventure with full body awareness from Endream's Elevation, and we're pleased to debut the latest trailer.
A human? You have returned. If you're here, something has gone terribly wrong. Farah is fraught with danger. You'll need help to survive. Take these gauntlets. They'll enhance your strength and help you heal. They are one of my finest accomplishments. Having the gauntlets enables the use of a throwing shield. The shield can be used to
I
protect
remember
yourself
playing
and
some
to help
game
you
where the
climb.
gauntlets were
And
like the
climb
weapon.
you must. Upgrade your tools to survive.
Can't remember
Turn
what
your
it was.
weapons against them. And climb metal surfaces. Ah, you found the grapple drones. I built these as an ingenious way to extend the reach of your poor, short human arms. Let's not forget your
Oh, it did. I was wondering if I was seeing PlayStation
Collect drops to
controls on
synthesize
that
different
sucker.
arrows, then
But
stun,
it is
freeze, and
PlayStation
blast your
controls on
way
there.
through Farah.
Well, sorta. There's like a red X.
Careful, Rosa. Quick, Rosa, we have to run!
This actually looks pretty good.
Quick,
I actually
Rosa,
like
jump!
this. Yeah, I'll write it down, see if we're still interested later.
That was Reach, a jaw-dropping adventure coming soon to VR headsets. Get that on your wish list ASAP. And we're following
that's
that
out.
bombshell with a development presentation for Little
That's
Nightmares
out.
3.
I didn't know it was a
focuses
VR
on
game.
a creepy carnival that you and your co-op partner will have the pleasure of exploring in the full game. Come to
Is
think
that
of it,
Nightmare,
actually,
Little
where
Nightmares 3?
is my co-op partner?
That is supposed to be coming
David?
out this month or next month. The Nightmares
David?
3 is coming out soon.
David?
Yeah.
David!
I've been heavily following that one because I love Little Nightmares.
Hi everyone.
Or
I'm
this
Cody
could be
Finney,
that one.
co-op
There was
producer
a
on
there
Little
was a
Nightmares
game that they
and
were
today
making
I'm thrilled
that
to introduce
looks
you
like,
to a newly announced chapter of the game, Carnival.
like yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say there was one they advertised a while back that looked very much like it.
Little Nightmares 3 is an atmospheric adventure game in which
The way
you follow
the
the journey
pre-order
of Flo
reads, it's
and
almost
Alone.
like you don't
They
get
are
all
two
the new
best friends
characters
ever since they
unless you
found each other
order
in
the
this lonely
130
nightmare.
version. Oh, really? 130 US? Damn. I'm glad you typed that in brackets. It's like I always assume people are talking US anyway. But ouch. That's a pricey game for me. Yeah, that's a pricey game for you too. Like
This time, they are trapped
130
in the
is
carnival,
nothing
a place
to
that might seem
sneeze
joyful
at,
and
you
welcoming
know?
at first, but of course, appearances can be deceiving. Behind the colorful lights and twisted attractions hides an uncanny resident, a mysterious,
I think
menacing
that's
presence
stupid
whose
to
shadow
lock
looms over the
characters
entire
behind.
place.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
You'll feel
I
it,
don't like that.
you'll hear it, you might even catch a glimpse, but never quite enough to feel safe.
But I guess it depends what characters are they. Do I care enough about them?
Apart from the resident, you encounter other
Hoping the
unpleasant
answer is
figures.
no.
The
Then we
puppet
can just
cunning
buy
and
the cheaper
aggressive love
version
putting on a show in the
and
carnival,
never worry about
especially
playing
for the
those
heads, who
characters.
seem oddly
But the
captivated by them
problem is
and by
achievements. They'll be in the achievements,
As you'll
right?
see,
So
our
if
two
you're an
characters
achievement
find a clever
farmer,
way to use that obsession,
you're
drawing
paying
one
that.
of them away to get a safe passage. Little Nightmares 3 is full of eerie challenges. Sometimes you'll have to run for your life. But other times, it's better to be smart and stealthy to survive. Like here, where patience and silence are your best allies. As in the previous titles, you'll face clever puzzles that block your path. But for the first time in the series, you can now play online with friends
Is
and face
Vault
childhood
Hunter
fears together.
the expensive pack? Because I'd be
Prefer
more
to play
worried
solo?
about the
Don't worry,
2
the
new
other character will
story
be
packs.
controlled
Like,
by
you
a
don't want to
helpful
lose
AI
out on
companion.
story, right? New story and side missions? Yeah, everyone's gonna want that.
Looks like the puzzle has been solved. But don't worry, no spoilers here.
Which is...
You'll get to
They
experience it
could
all for
do,
yourself when Little Nightmares 3
when I
launches
had
October 10th,
pre-ordered
2025.
Indiana
and if you want to
Jones,
dive into
I
the
bought
nightmare right now,
the expensive
pre-order a digital
version,
copy of the game
and
on PS5,
it
Xbox
involved
Series, and
the
PC to
DLC,
get
and
early
then you
access
just
to
had
the first title
access.
of the franchise,
Your
Little
DLC
Nightmares
was
and
paid
its
for
edition
when
on
the
the same
DLC
platform.
would release later on in the year, right? Little Nightmares 3. October 10th. I knew it was right around the corner. Yeah. Yeah, another pre-order bonus one. I do love that game, though.
Little Nightmares 3 lands on PC and consoles this October 10th. And if it wasn't in your wish lists already, it should be now, okay?
It is,
'Cause I
and
said
I've been
so.
slacking on playing the second one. So
Okay.
we need to play the
As you can
second
see,
one on
I've
stream before I
had to get
get
creative
into the third.
while David is somewhere.
In other words, we probably won't play
Is he
Nightmare
in
3
here?
on release date.
Is he not? You'll never know. And while you debate this,
Which is funny because I've had tons of time. I've known about it
let's
for
feast
like
our
a
eyes
couple
on the
of years.
latest trailer
I've known
from
the
Lost
date for like
Helden,
a year.
a hand-painted JRPG from Artisan Studios.
But certain games hold me back on stuff. That looks kind of okay.
Mark your calendars because Lost Helden is coming to PC and consoles
Is
in
that a
2026.
toy or something?
We've got another world premiere up next, and the developers were kind enough to send me a temporary co-host. Super adorable. Don't get me wrong, I don't actually think he can read. So,
you never know.
Anyway, here is your first
Anything's
look
possible
at
nowadays.
Serial World. Yeah, show them. All right, I'll show them. Ha ha!
Isn't that the kid from Pokemon? Kinda looks like him. It's like, Nintendo, have you seen this one? Just saying. Nintendo gonna be so busy just suing everyone, right? Would that say anima? Yeah. The real world.
So, you're saying it's a roguelike deck builder that's coming to PC and consoles in 2026? Oh, well, cool. Yeah, I'll let him know. What's that? Oh, okay. Tell him to wishlist it. Yep. Yeah. I'll pass it on. Sounds
Okay.
good. You don't have
I'm
ours.
back. I'm sorry, I had an urgent Kodak call, but should I ask about the little creatures or?
Nope.
No. Okay.
We go way back. Yeah, don't worry about those.
Way back
things.
to like
Let's
a
just
minute
focus
ago.
on our final ones to watch deep dive.
Yeah, sure. No further questions. Look, here's an interview with the developers of Phantom Blade Zero, where you play as an elite assassin.
The Phantom Blade games look interesting. I haven't played any. And it's like Zero. Does that mean they're going back, or
Phantom Blade Zero
every
is
time
a
something's
action
Zero?
RPG, but it's like a playable kung fu movie. So all the movements are motion captured by real kung fu masters. We have 30 main weapons and more than 20 secondary weapons. You can pick 2 primary weapons and 2 secondary weapons. So all these 4 combined together to build a set. There are tons of different play styles and different varieties you can choose from in games. I think we may be the first one to bring all the cool weapons in Chinese kung fu cultures to this level of production. So I think this is something attractive to not only the Chinese players, but for the players around the world.
Whirlwind those bitches.
People will never understand what it is exactly until they actually play it. We're something in between a Souls game and a really big like Baldur's Gate or Witcher. There are many accessible ways to navigate people around the map, but nowadays, because Souls genre is very influential, so many people will hide everything and it's super complicated, no directions and everything. We see our games are different. We even have a hand-drawn map that will guide you to the next port, because our point is to tell a story, to build our original world, and to showcase our amazing move sets. And that's all our game is about. Our game is not about very slow move or explore or lost in the very intricate map. It's not like that. There are 3 levels of completion of our game. The first run for an average player, I would say the first run will just review like 30% or 40% of the whole game, and you will miss more than half of the content. This demo, this whole level is actually an optional level in our whole game. Very handcrafted, well-polished level that can be totally missed in the walkthrough. Yeah, Phantom Blade Zero is a new game you'll never see before. So you're welcome to follow our social medias like X, TikTok, and Instagram and YouTube. First day will be on Steam, Epic Game, and PlayStation 5 and 5 Pro. So stay tuned to our game and keep your eye on us. We will announce the releasing date this year within 2025.
Okay, so it'll be probably late 2026. I'll add it.
Thank you to the team at S-Game for the lowdown on Phantom Blade Zero. It's coming soon to PC and PS5.
The plan is we're gonna get through the
show
list.
now.
Oh.
I know.
This
It's very sad, but there's still a few surprises
over
left
the
in
next
store.
12 months.
Speaking of which, there's another world premiere.
The Witch Spire, as old as time itself, and just as powerful. A door to new worlds, far away.
It's already a pass.
To explore and to call home.
Oh, shit.
But also filled.
Looking better in a second there. But still a mess.
Where no one should
The only bad graphic game I play is WoW. Just saying. Everything else has to be top notch.
The darkness rises.
Although this one has had moments of looking pretty decent. I'll give it that. Flocking today, Kavaka. You know, I've been live for like almost 5 hours. Jeez. Get your shit together.
Witch Spire is a magic-infused survival game coming to PC early access in 2026. Shall we keep it moving with another trailer, David?
Absolutely.
Might as well.
Here's gameplay for Active Matter, a high-octane extraction
Finally playing
shooter
a game
where
I
players
asked
fight
for
across
last
a fractured
Christmas.
multiverse.
What are you playing? Is this Stalker 2? I do have Stalker 2 on the wish list.
В нашем смехе и в наших слезах, и в пульсации.
This one looks good. Which means it might not be Stalker 2. I might not have seen this one yet. Stalker 2 looks good too, but... yeah. Yeah, that one looked pretty good. What was it called? Active Matter or something?
Active Matter is coming soon to PC and consoles, but you can sign up for the closed beta right now at activematter.game. And jump in when it launches
Little
after the show.
Guardsman, a game where your dad
let's
asks
throw it
you
over to our friends
to
at
man the guard
Capcom to learn
station
more
so he
about the
can go
publisher's
gambling.
upcoming space station adventure, Pragmata.
Hold up, Trackle. You don't talk about your dad too often, but you do talk about your mom, and you have taken your mom gambling.
There you are. All better.
Does this game fall into real life here?
Hi everyone, I'm Edwin Edzo, producer on Pragmata. As you enjoy this gameplay footage, let me take you through what Pragmata is all about. Pragmata is set on a cold lunar research station dedicated to the research of lunar filament, a dreamlike material that can be used to create almost anything, as long as you have the data for it. One day, all signals from the station suddenly go dark. Hugh Williams, our spacefarer, is sent as part of a team to investigate. But right after landing, a lunar quake hits, separating him from his team, and he falls deep into the station. Unconscious and badly injured, he is saved by Diana, a unique android created
This
using
one,
lunar
it's
filament.
the kid that
She
kills
is a
it
Pragmata.
for me.
From here, the two must work together to
Without
survive
her,
and find a way to
this
get
might
Hugh
be
back
a
to Earth.
yes. But with her being part of the mechanics and stuff, yeah. Yeah, it
First and
just...
second firewall, hook and control protocols. Analyze them, converting the interrupt matrix. Visualization complete. Initiating hatch.
Their journey will take them through the depths of the station, facing the dangers that await them. One of the standout features of Pragmata is the combat system, in which both of our protagonists must work together. Diana can hack enemies, which opens up their armor. Hugh can then come in with his arsenal of various weapons to shoot at their now exposed weak spots. This 2-in-1 gameplay extends to exploration as well, where Diana hacks the station's systems to allow them to continue their exploration.
It's like a part of me thinks they got inspired by Death Stranding because he carries a baby around, but it's not... It's not that, like, that's not a big
Hugh can
deal
use his
in
thrusters
that
to
one,
hover around the
whereas
station
this
and to
one,
quickly dodge enemy
I don't
attacks.
know. But I think they definitely got their inspiration from that because they probably were like, oh well, what if the baby was older and attacked for you, you know? And then,
Pragmata will appear at multiple game events, so keep an eye on the Pragmata socials to see where you can try it out early. And if you want a taste of the gameplay,
but when
the
I
official
play these
Pragmata
kind of
website and
games,
check out the
I like
hacking
to be,
minigame. Pragmata will be available on PlayStation 5,
you know, the
Xbox
only,
Series X,
you
S,
know,
and PC
like-
Steam in 2026.
like no companions really, you know. I don't mind like the odd game where you have a companion
Pragmata is
follow
coming
you
in
for a bit and then
2026,
they
so
vanish.
wish list it now.
Yeah,
and
but-
if you're here at Gamescom, you can play it on the show floor.
Okay, we've got one more thing to show you before we go.
Yes, what would we be without a one more thing? Spooky season is approaching after all.
You'd be
and this is our
missing a
final
game,
go.
that's what you'd be.
Enjoy.
Oh, what the? Friday the 13th.
A quiet
No,
town,
Halloween.
just like hundreds of other small towns all across America.
I don't know how I messed that
A
up
town
with Halloween being my
just
favorite.
like yours. But it was here, on October 31st, 1963. No motive, no warning, no provocation, just senseless
It's
death.
gun though. It'll play like Friday the 13th.
I met him 15 years ago. I thought there was hope, that he could be reached. But what I met was not a child,
In the sense of like
No
multiplayer
emotion.
and stuff.
perhaps not even human. 15 years later, he returned home. But what happened that night was only the beginning. It wasn't just a killing spree, it was a reckoning.
Whoa, calm down.
I remember when I played Friday the 13th, I always thought it would be cool if they had a Halloween version.
You can't stop him. You can't reason with him. You can't kill the boogeyman.
I did play him in Dead by Daylight. Yeah, I had a viewer come in betting that the charity stream wouldn't go on for 24 hours.
That's
and
right.
I took
Halloween,
them on.
the game, is a
That
stealth
stream went on
horror game
26.
based on the beloved movie from 1978.
Yeah, it features a story
That's an
mode, as well as
instant
an
buy
online
for me.
multiplayer component.
Like,
and it's coming in
I knew I was
2026,
buying
so
that the
update
minute
those
the
wish lists.
door
But
opened.
with
you
that,
know?
we've officially reached
I
the end
love
of the
Halloween.
show.
Well, before we go, we want to extend a massive thank you to all the talented
That's a
developers
good
who
way to
contributed
end
to this year's
future
Gamescom showcase,
show,
as well
man.
as everybody watching at home who came along for the ride.
Remember that you
I
can
don't know
head to
who
the
could
dedicated
top
Future
that.
Games Show Steam page to wish list your favorite games from today's show.
And we also have a ton of follow-up content dropping across GamesRadar.com, so you can dig deeper into your favorite reveals. And if you want to watch all of the individual trailers from today's show, just head to the FGS YouTube channel.
Don't go anywhere just yet, though, because our FGS Live from Gamescom showcase airs right after this, with even more exclusive trailers and developer interviews.
That's right. I'm told they're opening the show with a fantastic world premiere, so you don't want to miss it.
Yeah, right. Shall we sign off and try to seem all cool and collected?
No promises. But here goes.
I'm Maggie Robertson.
And I'm David Hayter.
And
This has been the Future Game Show at Gamescom 2025.
Yep.
Nailed it.
So good.
To be fair, he did nail it, but she goes a little too into it, you know? Yeah. Oh shit, there's still more? What's going on here? I just want to say before it moves on, because I actually thought we were done. But before it moves on, the Halloween thing. I think that game could actually really do well, because the one thing that fucked up Friday the 13th was that there was a lawsuit, and they couldn't add to the game because of the lawsuit that has been going on forever with Friday the 13th. That's why we don't get new movies of theirs and new games. Like, there's a heavy lawsuit going on. And so that killed the game because they couldn't add anything. They couldn't update it. And yeah, but with Halloween, you know, knock on wood, there's, you know, nothing major going on with that. So they could, you know, keep updating it and all that. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. That was one thing I always thought was super unfortunate, because Friday the 13th was, and is, because you can still play it. But it's more was, though, because nowadays if you play it, it's full of bots. Like, yeah. But it was a really good game. Yeah. When they were updating it. Okay, so what is this? This just interviews? Oh, we going back to Gamescom stuff?
Welcome to the Future Games Show, live from Gamescom Showcase. My name is Jules Gill.
I'm Nathan Byrne, and we're here in the heart of Cologne, outside the monstrous Cologne Messe, where Gamescom 2025 is kicking off in style.
Now, over the next 45 minutes, we are going to be unleashing a tidal wave of brand new trailers, developer interviews, and
what?
of course, world premiere.
Piss brick. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back.
Years. And I tell you what, why don't we kick things off with our first world premiere right now?
World premiere. Yes, I've watched too many of these shows.
I gave you a second chance. In return, hunt down those that hide from me. So go now and slay Seeker.
Oh, buddy. Oh, shit.
Lest you wash up again on my shores, your frail body shatters and broken.
That was Kaiden,
Interesting.
an intense and ferocious-looking action game that, judging by the trailer, is going to push you to your limits and beyond. That spider at the end, though, no thank you. I'm calling the police.
Yeah, absolutely gross. Now, you'll have seen in the main
Good
show
luck
the
calling the
outstanding-looking
police,
Hell Let Loose
I don't think
Vietnam.
Buddy
And we
has
decided
a
that we'd
phone.
sit down with the devs and have a chat about them and tell them why we thought their title was an apocalypse wow of an experience. Yeah, okay, that was a bad joke. I'll get my coat. It's a Full Metal Jacket, by the way. Hey!
Can I talk to someone from HR?
Nope.
Please.
Hi, I'm Matt from Expression Games, and we're excited to reveal the next chapter in the Hell Let Loose franchise, Hell Let Loose Vietnam.
Yeah, I was gonna say it
Hell
looked
Let
like
Loose
that
has reached
Vietnam
an audience of
game
millions
that we
by
saw
its combination
earlier in the
of
show.
first-person tactical gameplay combined with the level of historical authenticity. Now we're bringing the same gripping experience to a new theatre of war with the Vietnam War. But this isn't just about the new theatre of war. We're introducing a whole bunch of new mechanics that are really going to push the boundaries of our 50 versus 50 battles that Hell Let Loose is known for. For the first time, you'll be able to pilot helicopters, drive boats through the river networks, build and create tunnels, as well as unleashing new weapons such as mortars and napalm aerial strikes. This marks the beginning of an exciting new front for Hell Let Loose. Hell Let Loose Vietnam will launch on PC, Xbox Series, PlayStation 5 in 2026. Stay tuned to our website for updates and keep an eye out for a
Did
brand
I
new
ever
trailer
write that one
in the
down? I
forthcoming
think
months.
I'll write that one
In the
down.
meantime, be sure to wishlist the game and join our Discord to keep up to date with any announcements. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
War may be hell, but for fans of Hell Let Loose, that will sound like pure heaven.
Now swapping flags
I only
for
wrote
flags, it's time to check in
Vietnam.
with brilliant-looking team shooter Last Flag.
I
And keep an
didn't
eye out for the
write
reveal
Hell
of a
Let
brand new
Loose.
character.
No. Trust me, when I type that in, Hell Let Loose will come up.
I'm in jail! Welcome to Last Flag, the ultimate game of Capture the Flag. First, hide your team's flag anywhere on your side of the map. Battle it out to capture radar towers and clear sections of the map where the enemy flag is not hidden. Find the enemy flag, run it back to your team's base, and defend it for a minute to win it.
Run out of time. Let's go in here.
Where am I?
Make up your mind.
Okay, I'm going.
Right here, this is another one. Oh no, up here. Oh, flick. Okay. Oh my god, it's so close. Everybody's down here.
It looks like it could be fun, but this is one of those games that I'd want to play with friends and stuff.
Get in there.
Yeah, I think I'd get bored solo. Just like trying to find people to play with.
Killed by the flag carrier. How embarrassing. You got a bounty hunter coming. Down the back.
Let's flag and go.
The roadie. this the same game? Yeah.
I survived Woodstock. I can survive this.
I absolutely love how Last Flag is looking, and if you want to take
It does
part in
look
this
good.
fast-paced frenzy, then you can test out the demo,
I'll
which
add
drops
it.
tomorrow. Nathan, are you alright, mate?
I'm sorry to have to tell you, Jules, but it's time for another world premiere!
I told you not to do that, mate. I've got a nervous liver. That's very insensitive. Work on yourself.
Aww. Moon does not forgive.
So there I was, low lunar orbit, navigating my descent to the regolith.
Man, I wonder what this world will look like in 2019.
Just log a report. A routine assignment.
Like,
Easy.
none of us are gonna
But the
ever
moon
find
doesn't
out.
do easy.
But
Scanning
I do
lunar artifacts
wonder.
was my mission, but I was told next to nothing about the lines I had to cross, the enemies I'd face, who I might lose, or how it would change me. My mission seemed hopeless. But I'm not dying here. Not me, and not the ones I love. This isn't the end. It's a new beginning.
Inhospitable, cold, and very, very dark. No, I'm not just reminiscing about my time living in Gateshead, but I'm actually talking about the game you've just seen, Lunar Strike, which is a game that focuses on humanity being on the brink of survival, and it's your job to save them, no matter the costs. It's coming out in 2026, Q2.
Up next, we've got another game where humanity is on the brink of survival, but this time things are a bit more
This is a
bitey
weird
and a bit
angle,
more
guys.
medievally. This is God Save Birmingham, a crazy new physics-based zombie survival game set in ancient England, and we have got an exclusive look for you.
Oh, we saw this one earlier. I don't know, if you could make any game and you were capable of it, Draco, what game kind would you make? Would be MMO, survival horror, shooter, battle royale, some unheard genre that no one knows about. Or comedy type game. Me, on a serious note, because I always talk about like WoW types that would be cool, but on a serious note, if I could make a game. Oh, you missed the question? Well, I'm not gonna answer yet. If you could make a game, Draco, and you were capable, you were like a professional at making games, you know, like you
That
knew your
was
shit.
God Save Birmingham, an upcoming medieval zombie
game
survival
type would you
title
make?
with added collision
be
physics. So
MMO?
if you've ever wanted to build a stronghold against the
it would be
undead and then
RPG?
died tripping over your
You
own
know what,
rusty
that makes
bucket, then
sense.
this is the game for you.
you've
Now, I for one can't
definitely,
wait for this title, and if you can't either,
you've
you can sign up
definitely
now for the alpha
recommended
tests.
some
You know,
RPG
Jules, after that,
games.
I think you need a break. So I tell you what, here's a
Nice,
hat trick
nice.
of games, one after
Me,
the other,
I
that you need
think
to know
mine
about.
falls
Come on,
into
my man, I'll get you a
RPG
soda pop.
a bit, but me, I would make a dungeon
Yes,
crawler
sweetie.
game. I
Smells
love
like
those
old
dungeon
people in
crawler
here.
games.
That's because
like,
a lot of people have lived here before.
And what did they do here?
What's it called again?
Well,
Super
I guess,
old,
just
but
like us, they
it's the
kept
one that comes
themselves
to
busy.
mind the most when I think of dungeon
They ordered
crawlers.
food and tried to keep things tidy. They collected all sorts of useless stuff.
Fuck,
Just
I'm
like
drawing a
you
name
do.
blank to the
And of
name,
course,
but
they found
I've
hidden
been playing it.
treasures. And one of them was a pilot.
Of course.
No, wait, a space pilot.
With robots.
Flying robots.
Okay.
They
But yeah,
celebrated
that's probably what I'd.
They created pieces of art.
and threw them out the window.
I like just killing
Speaking of that, there is still a lot for us
I
to
think that's
do.
why I like Doom so much.
But first,
Because you
ice
just
cream?
Ice
kill and kill and kill. And, like, yeah, you have missions, but as long as you're just fucking killing shit, you're still playing the game. You're still progressing. Yeah.
Grow strong. Prove yourself.
Gunnar, have you come to start work on my smithy?
This place will soon start to feel like home.
We'll get a good price if there's any left alive. We are the store. A fine, fine choice, Gunnar. The first man I kill, I'm taking his shoes.
Rude.
Face me if you dare.
Can't blame them. It does look like winter in some of those settings.
Matador! They're here! The Agrippa! We could not hold them!
Cokehead mage. Honestly, that makes a lot of sense, actually. I feel like most mages are probably cokehead. Yeah. It was a funny trailer, but no interest. Yeah, but it was funny to
You
watch.
just saw the Berlin apartment, which tells different stories set within the same space. Norse Oath of Blood, which is a violent tale of vengeance, and the deep and darkly decadent Netherworld. You can wish list these games and every other game you've seen so far, and in the rest of the showcase by going over to the Future Games Show Steam page right now.
Jules, everyone's wish list is going to be the size of Everest at the end of
Oh,
this
I
showcase.
did want to put
Think
that
of the wish
fellowship
list.
down.
Anyway, speaking of Everest,
I did like
we have our
that.
climbing
It
central
reminded
game
me of
cairn
WoW.
coming up next because the developers would like to share a brand new mode with you.
And probably those guys too.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, that Karen. I like the music they put with it. We've seen many of this, that's how I knew. Yeah, we've been seeing trailers for Karen through the game shows for probably a solid year now. But I don't think they never showed this much. And definitely didn't have a song to go with it either.
Now, as a man who absolutely loves climbing and has calluses rough enough to cut beef with, that is exactly the type of game that I'm excited by. And if you too like the look of Ken, then you can try out the game now because there's a demo out right now.
Next up, we've got a game that looks tastier than the 3 curry bratwursts that I just inhaled, and faster than...
The 3 what?
And the time it's going to take for them to come back up.
Well, while he digests that, why don't you digest this upcoming powerhouse that is known as Metal Eden?
Jules, phone an ambulance. Quick!
Establishing connection. Core Ripper active. Hyperunit is mission go.
I swear, after this trailer, if it doesn't go back to them, and there isn't at least a pretend ambulance, then you have lost the plot, buddy. Lost the plot. That should be the next scene. You being taken away
about the
in
neighbors.
the ambulance.
There's always trouble with them.
And then you just name off a world premiere from the hospital bed. You're like, why am I, you know, I am in the wrong career. I could be making these shows so much better. Don't make good ideas.
Are built on a phantom core. That makes you basically immortal. You, my dear, are forbidden science. I have a proposition for you.
Looks alright, but I have too many games like
Blimey, it is quite big actually, isn't it? Metal Eden, the fast and frantic futuristic shooter, will be playable on the 2nd of September.
Man, I absolutely love Cologne.
You
The
know,
people are
it
amazing.
does actually
The city
look
is
pretty
jaw-dropping and... Oh, can you smell that?
Oh,
The
yes, that is the
background.
scent of the 10 Kolsch that I will
castle.
down as soon as we are done filming this segment.
Oh, it's the smell of our next game, Hope, in the city. Come on, breathe it in.
It smells pretty good.
It does.
One of these days I need to travel on that side of the world.
It's beautiful.
The last time
I've
I
felt
was
safe
anywhere
here.
remotely close
That's all about
to
to
that
change.
side was when I was very much a kid. Yeah. Because a lot of my family's in Italy.
Mom? Dad? Anyone here? What happened? I need to find my parents. People here are scared and don't want to get involved. But at least some are willing to talk.
The only thing though,
I
because
don't
this
know
one's
where
in
this
Germany.
is leading me.
Yeah.
But every clue reveals more
I think I'd
of the
have to learn
city's
the
darkest
language.
secrets.
Yeah. I think that's why I stick to like
That was
general
the
traveling
wonderful and
areas,
intriguing
because I
Hope
just
in the
don't want
city
to
with its
talk
very
another
first
language to
gameplay
people.
reveal.
Up next, we're going to be taking to the seas, the stars, and beyond, because this is The Last Caretaker.
I literally avoid places in Canada, in my own country, for that same reason. I don't go to like Montreal and those sides because I don't want to talk French. I don't want to learn the language.
In The Last Caretaker, you incubate the last of the human species before firing them off into space to continue the human race. But what happened, and why have you been reactivated? Find
Where
out
are
when
you
The Last
guys right
Caretaker
now?
drops later this year.
Up next, we're taking a
You
look
guys get
at
booted,
Fellowship,
or what?
a Moda-branded title that has all the dungeon crawling that you could ask for, but also has
Loitering
a few
in
unique
front of the
twists that are
castle?
sure to keep lovers of raid boss-centric action coming back for more.
We were lucky enough to have a chat with some of the developers over at Chief Rebel to find out all about Fellowship's secrets.
Ooh.
Oh, Fellowship. This game I actually like.
Adventures aren't for those who wait. They are for warriors.
It's the
Fellowship
sword.
is a game that we've been wanting to make for a very long time, and we're calling it a MODA, multiplayer online dungeon adventure. It's an amalgamation of genres.
Yeah,
that we've
and
loved for
just
a very
tell
long time.
tell them
So
straight out
taking the
that you
best
play
parts
World of
MMOs, ARPGs, and MOBAs, and creating this thing that we just are really, really excited about. The thing that we've really wanted to do with Fellowship from the start, and we constantly have to remind ourselves that this is one of the key things that's going to drive this game, is that we want the barrier to entry to be super low, because we want people to get into that end game dungeon experience and for that to stick with them. I know we've all kind of played games in the past where it felt like a bit of a second job, where you were either having to do a bunch
they
of
totally
tasks
played
to be able
WoW.
to do the thing you really wanted to do, or you had to spend X amount of time throughout the week to do something on the weekend.
Felt
It was
like a
always
second
bit
job,
of FOMO
yeah.
if you didn't have that time and you
Hell,
saw other
feels
people
like the main
running
job.
away and doing the things that you wanted to do. So we want to eliminate
The
all of
real
that, and I
job
think
is
we're doing
less,
a really, really good job.
less hours.
One of the things I think a lot about going forward is what players will want in the post-launch phase of the game, and I don't mean just in the coming
And usually
weeks
just
and
a
months,
couple of
but,
focuses.
what does our game look like over the years? It's really going to be something that we're excited to make with and for our players, and already on Discord we're having just some of the best conversations about what will be really important to Fellowship going forward. We're really interested in testing for the open beta our matchmaking systems, because that's going to be really important for Fellowship. It's going to be one of the main things that we're focusing on.
Look at the damage meter,
So we're really excited
and like,
that in
yeah, it's just
mid-September,
so
from September 18th to the 23rd, we're going to be having an open beta for Fellowship. The first time that we get as many players into the game as we possibly can. It's going to be really,
I'm
really
so
cool.
playing that open beta. Yeah, I don't
No
know why
subscription,
I
no
like
level
it
and
so
grind,
much.
no chores
Maybe
and no reputation
maybe
farming.
it's because
Fellowship
it
is our take
reminds
on
me
all the
of
best
a
parts
WoW
of the MMOs,
versus
ARPGs, and MOBAs that we love.
Find your fellowship this fall.
Fuck, what's that other game I used to play
Work
all
together
the time?
or
Starts
die
with
alone.
T.
I'll tell you what, Fellowship is looking both super promising and super interesting as well.
Got a challenge for you though, Jules.
Oh yeah?
How would you escape from a prison in which the guard watching over you was like 100 feet tall?
100 foot tall? I guess the same way that I always would, which is I wouldn't, because what? And also I'd likely wet myself out of fear.
Oh, same. Great minds think alike. So prep your pants, because we're about to take a look at a game that looks right
Torchlight.
back at you. This
Torchlight.
is the strange
That's what I'm trying to
world
think of.
Militz.
Yeah, it's like WoW versus Torchlight.
Someone must have been telling lies. Yet, this morning...
It's like, it makes you think of WoW, but it looks like Torchlight.
Run, fool.
He's watching.
Get on the next train.
Which Torchlight's a really good game, although Torchlight is more a comparison to Diablo.
Still watching. Then the sky breaks. It's time. He's here.
And lucky for you, the public playtest for Mélisonnière is live right now, so you can experience what it's like to be gripped by a policeman roughly 20 times the size of Clifford.
Clifford?
The big red dog.
Oh, of course. Now, why am I here is a question I ask myself almost hourly, but it's also a question you'll be asking yourself in the Signal, stranded on Sirenis, as you craft and scavenge your way to survival while trying to figure out why exactly you've been brought to this strange planet.
So why don't you take a look at this trailer while I show Nathan pictures of my cat. Look at that, he's wearing little booties.
Why am I here?
Oh, what's he like, eh?
Do you remember when we first met? You were weak, so I fed you. I nurtured you back to life. I took care of you. I gave you everything so you could grow stronger. I was there for you. You discovered
She
something
sounds
about
angry.
me. You unlocked something within me. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. I thought you were lonely. I invited your friends. You never needed them.
That girl's so a Gemini, right? Split personality over here.
You won't ever leave me. I'll make
I only
sure
know
of
that because I'm a Gemini. but she was like upset, angry, then happy, and mad.
The Signal Stranded on Sirenis is coming soon to early access on Steam, so head over there and sign up now.
Now, we've all had technical issues with a piece of household technology that have made us want to take it outside and punch it right in its USB port.
Okay.
Sorry.
But in our next game, you'll be doing that and more, because you'll be building weapons to take down giant robotic bosses that are made by other players.
And you'll also potentially be taking down some egg-headed presenters of the future game show.
That's right, I'm in this game. I I cannot thank the developers enough for that. So yes, take a look at this next trailer and keep your eyes peeled for this eggy lad.
That's a deep cut.
List this.
Robo Friends, they are coming soon to Steam, so get it on your wish list or we'll throw a toaster at you.
Now, we'd just like to take a moment to commemorate the Roman Empire.
God rest its soul.
Now, you know who could have made a better empire than that? You.
In Anno 117 Pax
No.
Romana, the genre-defining
I've
builder
done,
franchise returns with its most
I've played
ambitious
games
installment
like I've
yet.
played
Like,
Civilization,
you built the perfect
where I
city
had
at
to
the height
build
of the
a
Roman
city,
Empire.
And we were lucky
no
enough to
one
sit
had
down with one of the
power for
developers
days,
behind this
so
new installment and ask them what makes this game so special.
Did you ask?
I
if you
don't
get a
trust
free toga
myself
with the game?
Oh,
to
I
build
didn't.
shit in games.
Sorry.
Hello, I'm Manuel Reinherr, Creative Director at Ubisoft Mainz, the home of the beautiful
Like,
Anno
technically, I
franchise.
guess I can
and
build
I'm working
it,
on Anno 117
but,
Pax Romana, the
it just
premier
will have
builder
no
game
water,
of
no
2025.
power, no electricity.
Anno 117 Pax Romana is delivering on the Roman
there might be a
fantasy in
roadblock
unseen scale and
somewhere.
detail. And we are a benchmark when it comes to the visuals, so you can really test your rig with the game. We are going to release a PC feature trailer showcasing all the incredible tech we have in the game, talking about ray trace reflections, ambient occlusion, and much more, so check it out. Our game offers a unique mix of features. We have city building, economic simulation, 4X elements, and we do all of this in an immersive world. Beside that, we are offering a new take on the iconic Roman setting. You play as a freshly appointed Roman governor, sent by the emperor to the provinces. And here, you get in contact with the locals, and it's up to you to decide if you follow local traditions or Roman ambitions. I love the moment when people at some point just zoom out a bit and admire their creation. The game is beautiful, and it's even better if you activate the day and night cycle with all its incredible light effects. Seeing how proud people are of what they built is a real highlight for me. If you want to experience Anno 117 Pax Romana yourself, make sure to check out our downloadable demo, which we will drop on September 2nd. Anno 117 Pax Romana launches on November 13th on PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X. And you can wishlist and pre-order the game right now on Steam, Ubisoft Connect and the Epic Game Store. Thanks for watching.
Ugh, Ubisoft.
And you can get your hands on Anno 117 Pax Romana when it
I
releases
try
for
not to
PlayStation
be
5,
interested
Xbox
in
Series X
anything
and
that
S
says
and PC
Ubisoft
on
on
November 13th.
Now I ask you, what do you get
It's
if
hard
you combine an
'cause
addictive
Assassin's
card
Creed is
battler,
Ubisoft,
add in
but-
some of the Fort Frolic level design from original BioShock, and then sprinkle on top some cast members from Baldur's Gate 3 and Critical Role?
I don't know, but I want a slice.
Well, I'll tell you what you get. You get our next world premiere, because this is The Killing Stone.
Once in my homeland, played by mine ancient countrymen, there was a game. Two wrestlers squared off over a stone of a special name, Fanghella. Each man aims to throw his opponent over the stone and split his spine.
I'll be killing
Not
time
enough
until I
info,
can get my
but I
hands on the
bet you
Killing
that's
Stone. That looks great.
It looks absolutely amazing. But
popular
now
one
for
on
our
stream
next
when it comes
game.
out.
A disaster has struck your hometown.
A lot of the card games
No,
seem to be
it's just a game.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. A disaster has struck your hometown and your only son is missing.
Popularly
No, you don't have a son. Come back.
Oh, I don't have a son. Don't have a son.
So, a disaster has struck your hometown, your only son is missing, and you need to sail the seas and traverse harsh environments via dog sledding in order to save your family.
My family!
Your family don't even like you, mate. Come back. I tell you what, while I go and try and
That
find
was
my
pretty
deranged
rude.
co-host, you take an extended look at Will Follow the Lights.
Wow, that's
Your son
cold, buddy.
doesn't exist.
Kinda interesting.
Releasing in 2025, you'll be able to play Will Follow the Light on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
And we hope that you will go and wishlist it right now. Up next, let's take a look at a video game that lets you play as a real-life king.
What, like King Charles? Using his big sausage fingers as weapons?
No, of course not. No, this is about South India's Emperor, King Rajendra Chola.
Ooh. You got a trailer?
As you wish, my lord.
Why, thank you.
This is how we spoke in Britain until 1993.
Some Disney shit going on here. Which doesn't always have to be a bad thing, I just like to say. I didn't say that as a bad comment. I like this. Oh, whip him!
Jules, could you name me your 3 favourite things?
Firefighting, cooking, and heists involving demonic entities.
Well, I mean, you
World
are
of Warcraft,
love these next 3
music,
trailers.
Oh, really?
And
Did you read my script?
No, I can't read.
Oh, yeah.
We have a confirmed
What's the
fire
third?
outbreak.
I guess screaming.
We've got reports of a grease fire and an oil spill all over the top floor that's leaking
Being
down
here,
towards
guys.
the site.
Being here. Although we could replace WoW with just gaming. I just like, you know, playing many games, not just WoW.
Firefighting simulator. Ignite. United against fire. Pre-order now on PC and consoles.
That'll sell
Launches
good. All those
September
simulators
9th.
do.
Welcome to the town of Zaz, a cozy village tucked away in the dense jungle. Known for its delicious food, Zaz is a must-visit during any vacation. And here's Ito, a
What
fierce
was
warrior
that?
from Zaz, who's
Wasn't
just
there a
returned home.
cartoon version of
Fighter's
Monster
work is never
Hunter,
done.
Draco?
Good work, Ito.
I want to
Zaz
play that
is full of
cartoon
life.
version.
Explore the local shops, join vibrant festivals, and indulge in the finest home-cooked meals around. Let's take a look at some of the town's signature dishes. Iguano sandwich? Delicious. The best meals deserve the best ingredients. And
Maybe
there's
I'll
Ito.
finally
He can
play
farm and cook.
World.
What a talented little poco. Nightlife is booming in Zaz.
Night markets are teeming with special goods. Anything can happen. Everything is great in Zaz.
Food brings us all together and turns friends into family. And family is all that matters.
Hope you brought your appetite.
Town of Zaz. Coming soon.
So it must be a multiplayer. Oh shit. Yeah, I was gonna say that you're red ant versus blue. You can't be just hugging. These guys are actually on the same team? What the fuck?
That was Firefighting Simulator Ignite, Town of Zaz, and Dark Hours. All of these video games and more you can wishlist by going over to the Steam page for the Future Games Show right now.
Now, my underwear drawer has cursed the day in 2014 when legendary horror game PT came into our lives, igniting the psychological first-person horror genre.
Well, luckily for you, there is a new horror champ on the block that is looking to take centre stage, and that is Unmourned, which only those with the strongest souls and the strongest bowels need only apply for.
Here's a taste of what horrors await.
Could be okay.
Unmourned is coming to PCs later this year.
It is my
and
favorite
if you think
game
you're old
genre.
enough, you can check out the demo that is available right now. Go on, do it a day, a double dog day.
Now, the remake
only
of
reason
the
I
end
haven't
of the
written
greatest
down is
RPG
because,
ever is perhaps the most unique game you will ever play.
Kinda good.
Yeah, it really is, because you're playing through
Yeah,
the final
'cause I got a
hours of
few-
a game
few
that
Resident
doesn't
Evils
exist. So you've got to
and
use
some
a
other
digital
stuff,
manual, some
yeah,
archival
kinda
footage,
good
and even the director's
those,
non-existent commentary in order to
so
solve
unless
a
it
dark
looks
mystery.
amazing.
You know, I would just love to know when I can get my hands on the remake of the end of the greatest RPG ever.
You, Nathan Byrne, would like to know when you could get your hands on the remake of the end of the greatest RPG ever.
Jules Gill, I'm telling you that I would like to know the release date of the video game whose title is the remake of the end of the greatest RPG ever.
Well, you should watch this next trailer, which happens to feature a release date for the remake of the end of the greatest RPG ever.
I'm pretty sure it's not the one I'm thinking of. long lost a masterpiece.
What is the greatest RPG of all time?
Right there. Stop. We saw there were no Circle Soft lawyers around, and we thought, what if we just did it?
There's a reason we called it the greatest RPG of all time.
Oh, that's the name. Oh,
The remake of the end of the greatest RPG ever is coming to PC and Mac on November 12th. November 12th of this very current year.
It's not the remake of anything.
Oh, thank you very much for
Right?
that. You're welcome.
That's
you
what
know
I'm
that
getting?
There are two animals that I would love to see go off on a whimsical adventure together. Can you guess what they are?
A hyena and a tarantula.
No.
An octopus and a fox.
No.
A lemur and a llama.
No, but that would be pretty cool,
Yeah, it
actually.
would be. How about a capybara and a crow?
Yes, that is exactly it. And we sat down with the devs behind this whimsical new adventure game to
I have
talk
a
to them more about their
capybara in
upcoming
my
title.
Disney
How did you guess that?
dreamlight.
Just read it in the script. if I'm
Oh,
honest.
yeah.
I wrote that one.
Yeah, that's why you read it, right? Because he wrote it.
I'm Saffron Aurora. I'm the creative director at Kid and Cup Studio. We're currently working on our new cozy adventure game, Cappy Castaway.
You
So
know,
after
I
a
never knew
devastating
what a
flood, you play as an
capybara was
adorable
until
capybara
Disney
and a
put
chatty
one
crow who form an unlikely friendship in hopes of finding their way home. So they both have their own unique abilities and personalities, and it's a story-driven adventure with puzzly elements. The whole game takes place
poor
on Mysterious
guy.
Island, based off of an amalgamation of the Toronto Islands and various locations. I love my city. I love talking about Toronto and the stories that inspire it, and I think it's just neat to showcase, where we're from. Everything about Cappy is informed by play, sort of how we're developing it. And we also encourage players to be curious to see how the game reacts, because your actions can also sometimes have meaningful consequences. I love that you can put on hats. You can also stack your hats, and you can also put on almost anything as a hat. It's such a simple mechanic. It was one of the earliest things when we were playtesting that we were like, oh man, I wish I could put this thing on my head. And it was immediately like, yep, that's fun. I think if you love a short hike and Untitled Goose Game, you'll really love Cappy Castaway. Because we're working with Mark Sperling, who's a good friend of mine, and he did the soundtrack for A Short Hike. Then yeah, if you liked Untitled Goose Game, you'll enjoy the playfulness of being a capybara. We also have a
Never
dedicated
even heard of
claw
Untitled
and
Goose
squeak
Game.
button. Cappies have a interesting sound. I am excited to share that we are currently working on it so that you can play Cappy Castaway with a friend. With the way that, you can currently play Cappy, you control both Cappy and Corvi, but we want to make it so that maybe someone else can
They should do that
fly
with
Corvi
Cat
while you
Quest.
play as Cappy, or vice versa. Cappy Castaway is set to release on PC in 2026. You can play the demo now and wishlist us on Steam.
That was Cappy Castaway, and I'm
Who
sorry.
knows,
How
maybe
could you
the
not
third
want to
one
wishlist
is
this
like
game?
that
It
for
is
Cat
so
Quest.
damn cute.
Because the
Now,
first
when I first saw
one,
our next game,
you could
Captain
only-
All, an action
you played by
roguelike
yourself,
that blends
it was a
cosmic
cat.
horror and fast
Second
fluid
one,
action. I only had
you
one
played by
question.
yourself.
Was that question when can
It
you
was
get
a
your grubby
cat
little fingers
and
on
a
it?
dog
You
that
bet
you
it was.
Well, you better watch this trailer, my
operated.
friend, because it will answer that question and maybe raise a few more.
But the dog could be a different player. Yeah, I think you could actually, never mind. I think you could actually play multiplayer in the second. I just never did. Because to be fair, I'm the only one I know that plays Cat Quest. Which you're all missing out, okay? Those games are so good. This one, there's a game I recently, recently being probably 2 months ago, I bought, and it looks kind of like this. And that is, Nocturnal. Yeah, I had bought that one, because of us watching one
That's
of
right,
these
you can play
game
Captain
shows.
when it launches on the 10th of September on Steam.
Now, 2020 was a bit of a rubbish year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But one of the few glimmers of hope was the amazing video game Call of the Sea.
And 5 years on, Out of the Blue Studios have decided that they're making a sequel, Call of the Elder Gods.
Now, if a Lovecraftian, narrative-driven puzzle game sounds right up your street, then you're going to get a kick out of this next trailer.
This is the story of a young woman haunted by impossible dreams, and a man riddled with guilt and grief, unable to atone for his past. The story of their courage and cunning, and how, in the face of a terrible threat, they found the strength to work together. The story of a civilization long lost to time, and those who sought secrets beyond the human mind.
Call of the Elder Gods, they are going straight onto my wish list, because there's nothing I love more than a good puzzle and some Lovecraftian horrors that send me to the other side of sanity.
Now, unfortunately, we're coming to a close at our time here at Live from Gamescom, but do not worry, my friends.
Oh yes, because we have got something special to see us out with.
Yes, indeed, we have a release date trailer for an upcoming viral sensation set in space.
And so many September releases. I'll have to see how many games I'm
That was Jump
interested
Space,
in
come to
that
PC
come out
and
next
Xbox
month.
in early access on September 19th.
Now, unfortunately,
I'm
as I
good
said
on
before,
that
this
one,
is
but it
technically
does
the end
remind
of our
me
FGS Live from Gamescom show, but do not
that,
worry,
like,
my
a
friends.
majority
oh, yes,
of
you'll
them
be seeing these
have
two
been
stupid faces
September
again
and
on Sunday,
October.
because we're back for FGS Best of Gamescom, where we're going to make you feel like you've been to Gamescom.
We're going to show you some hands-on time that we've had with some highly anticipated AAA titles. We're going to be speaking to developers and industry legends, and of course, there's a few secrets and surprises in there as well, so make sure you tune in on Sunday at these times here.
Oh, what lovely times.
Look at that text font. Bellissimo.
I've been Nathan,
got
and
a
I've been
stream
Jules.
and I'm off to have the first shot of Silk Song.
It involves that, so
I've already played it.
I've already
Enjoy.
figured it all out. So. Okay. Well, pause that sucker. Well, I thought that show was pretty good. Yeah. There was, I wrote down a few. Okay, well, I'm gonna go make some food, have some dinner, and probably crash out. Thanks for hanging with me. I'll be back tomorrow, and yeah. See ya, guys. Bye. Good night, Drackle. Good night, lurkers.